This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai's sake. My brother Samak from the GMS Miami Camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21, is that I'm going to play a small clip, a short clip, of Donald Trump's true intention. Okay? War was always in his heart. Okay? He always wanted to draw swords on Iran. And he lied to his voters that voted for him regarding what he campaigned for. He said he was going to bring peace. He said that if you voted for Kamala Harris, you were going to get World War III. Clearly, all right, he was lying. And it's to a point that he doesn't even care what his intelligence agencies have to say regarding Iran's ambitions for nuclear weapon. Because in this short clip, one I'm about to play, all right, he was asked, why does he think Iran is close to a nuclear weapon, but your own appointed, because he appointed her, Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, all right, said something totally different back in March of 2025. Okay, which we're going to play right now. So, hey, Donald Trump, the cruel Lord, the fierce king, is about to send your babies, your children, okay, into the meat grinder. All right? World War III is kicking in the door. In fact, it's here. Okay? And now you have mainstream media trying to sell it to the American people. All right, so let's play it.
You've always said that you don't believe Iran should be able to have a nuclear weapon, but how close do you personally think that they were to getting one? Because Tulsi Gabbard testified in March that the intelligence community said Iran wasn't building a nuclear weapon.
The IC continues to assess that Iran is not building a nuclear weapon, and Supreme Leader Khamenei has not authorized the nuclear weapons program that he suspended in 2003.
Whoa! Did you hear that? Let's play that again, okay? Donald Trump's appointed Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, said in front of the Senate Intelligence Committee that Iran doesn't have nuclear weapons. And in fact, they disbanded it in 2003. Okay? Let's play this again. Oh, before I play this, let's show you what the position, okay, is regarding the Director of National Intelligence. What do they oversee, okay? The Director of National Intelligence is a cabinet level United States government intelligence security official. The position is required by the Intelligence Reform and Terrorism Prevention Act of 2004 to serve as the executive head of the United States intelligence community. Do you see that? Executive head of the United States intelligence community, IC. And to direct and oversee the national intelligence program. all 18 intelligence community agencies, including the CIA, the DIA, and the NSA, report directly to the DNI, her. Okay, and her agency. That's why she said in March 2025 that Iran does not have nuclear weapons. Let's play this again, okay? So you clearly see that Donald Trump doesn't even care what his own intelligence agency have to say. All right, his own even appointed director of national intelligence that he appointed, Tulsi Gabbard, has to say. War's in his heart. All right, violence, okay, is in his hand. Okay, this is why we're telling our people you're not supposed to trust the so-called white man. All right, especially these American Edomites and these Amalekites, these JJs, these 1948ers, these small hats. All right, they're liars, they're deceivers. Okay, let's get this scripture. Ecclesiasticus, also known as the Book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. This is a good example. This is a great example. Okay? And yet you got a lot of our people still defending these Edomites, these so-called white people. You still got certain of our people who still believe in the voting process and who voted for this guy. Okay? Donald Trump, all right, just showed his hand. He showed his hand. This is the cruel Lord, the fierce king, and he's about to send, okay, young men and women, all right, to their graves. Let's get Isaiah chapter 9. I'm going to play this again. Isaiah 19, verse 4. And the Egyptians will I give over into a hand of a cruel Lord and a fierce king. Right. Trump is cruel and fierce, and he doesn't care what anybody says. Okay? He's moving on his own accord. All right? And really, he's moving according to the towards his constituents, meaning them JJs, the 1948ers. Okay? He works for the JJs. Let's put it that way. All right? And this is all the will of the Lord. All right? So that prophecy can be fulfilled. All right? The Wadi Yahweh Bashim Shai for putting Donald Trump in the White House because, all right, he's going to bring America down. You clearly see it. Oh, and by the way, Iran is fucking shit up. Don't believe the Western media hype. Iran is fucking shit up, man. The Persians are not playing games. They are putting in work on Tel Aviv, okay, and other areas, all right, where Mossad and of course the JJ military personnel are at. They're putting work in, all right. Don't let the Western media fool you, okay. This is why Donald Trump, all right, is having to make drastic, okay, preparation, okay, to get into the war with Iran, because Iran is putting in that work. Let me read this one more time. I'm excited. I get excited over this stuff, all right? Because, all right, this is what we need to get the hell up out of here. We're just waiting for the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. And wait a minute. If this is happening now, how close we are for that chip to be made mandatory? It's got to be close if this is all happening now, okay? And get ready for a draft. Isaiah chapter 19, verse 4. And the Egyptians will I give over to the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. Right. So, hey, you clearly see it. This cruel Lord, this fierce king with war in his heart. All right. He wants to draw swords. He wants to spill blood. Okay. All right. He's setting it up. And He doesn't give a damn how many American young men and women, sons and daughters, all right, get put into the grave. Okay? Remember, the scriptures talk about how these Edomites do not hate blood. And that's why the Lord said he's going to bring blood upon them. Let me get this scripture. We're going to go back and play this, okay? But the scriptures have to come out. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, power Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, and that's these Edomites, okay? All these Edomites, all these so-called white people, they don't hate blood. Their track record proves it. Their history proves it, okay? Even blood shall pursue them, right? That's why their nation is going to feel the wrath of the Lord, because this World War III is going to depopulate a lot of Edomites, okay? A lot of so-called white men, okay? A lot of so-called white children are going to be put in the grave due to this war, okay? What does it say in Revelation? Hold on. Scriptures is flying now. Okay? Let's see. What is it? Revelation, is it 9? Where it says, right here. Revelation chapter 9, verse 13. Army from the east, right? The kings of the east are being prepared. It's go time. Woo! It's go time. You got to be excited. We're almost out of here. We're just waiting for that chip. All right, Revelation chapter 9, verse 13. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High Power, Yahweh. 14. Saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. Right. So the angels have been commanded by the Lord to get World War III popping off, and you're seeing it. Okay, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Shire. He's hearing our cries. He's hearing our prayers, man. 15. And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. The third part of men are you Edomites. Okay, you are the wicked. Okay. You have the sons of God, which are the Israelites, the sons of men, all right, which are these heathens, and then you have the sons of the wicked, all right. This is talking about Yah, the third part of men. Okay. Also, the third part of men is also, okay, referring to mainly you American Edomites, because you're going into the meat grinder. Because right here in Revelation chapter 8, verse 7, it says, the first angel sounded, and when I say mainly you American Edomites, because you're going to be, all y'all are going to be cooked, okay? Whether here in Babylon or in World War III, because, all right, you're the ones that are going to be burnt, okay? The bulk of y'all, all you American Edomites, okay? But you're also going to have a lot of other Edomites in various countries. They're going to get it too. But this is pertaining to America. This one right here, Revelation chapter 8, verse 7. The first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood, and they were cast upon the earth. And the third part of trees was burnt up, and all green grass was burnt up, right? And the third parts of trees, that's referring to men, okay? Men. Mainly here in America, Babylon the Great, because this is a prophecy pertaining to America, okay? In fact, let's see. Do they got the cross reference? Do they got the cross reference? Mm-hmm. Well, in verse 8, it says, and the second angel sounded, and it were a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea, and the third part of the sea became blood. Right, and this is where it's referring to. Yep, the great mountain. This is talking about America, Babylon the Great. This is what I'm talking about. All right, Jeremiah 51:25. Behold, I'm against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain right. This is the lake of fire. You're sitting in it, you maggots. You American maggots. You have no idea what Trump put you in. Trump's setting y'all up for a nuclear war. Okay? All right? This is it. And a lot of you Edomites are going to perish. And all you Edomites from America, you're through. Okay? So I wanted to bring that out because that is a focal point. Okay? Where it talks about the third part of men. That's you Edomites, all right? And the bulk of y'all are the ones here in America, Babylon the Great. You're going to be slain, all right? Because right after this is talking about the nuclear missiles, 16. And the number of army of horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them, right? These are talking about the 200 million nuclear warheads that are coming from Russia, from China, from Iran. Because Iran has them, okay? Iran has them, okay? Or they'll be given to them real soon. I believe they have them, just my spiritual opinion, okay? Just seeing how fast things are. So, yeah. So, this is why blood shall pursue Yah, all right? Okay? Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 7. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth right. Okay? And once America is destroyed, okay, that's it. You Edomites are through. 8. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men. There goes the mountains again. Mountains represent government, and the height of America of these Edomites' government is America, Babylon the Great, also known as spiritually Egypt, also known as Basra. Okay, with his slain men in thy hills and in thy valleys and in all the rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. There you go. Okay, so let's play this one more time. Hey, we're here, man.
You've always said that you don't believe Iran should be able to have a nuclear weapon, but how close do you personally think that they were to getting one? Because Tulsi Gabbard testified in March that the intelligence community said Iran wasn't building a nuclear weapon.
The IC continues to assess that Iran is not building a nuclear weapon, and Supreme Leader Khamenei has not authorized the nuclear weapons program that he suspended in 2003.
I don't care what she said. I think they were very close to that.
You heard what he said? I don't care what she says. I think we were very close. So he doesn't even care what his own intelligence community have to say about Iran and their nuclear weapons, okay? If they, in terms of them not having nuclear weapons, okay? He doesn't care because, again, war is in his heart, okay? He needs, all right, to go to war. That's in his mind, all right? He's being led by the JJs, the 1948ers, okay? The least of the flock shall draw them out. Okay, Donald Trump, the cruel lord, the fierce king, wants war. Okay, and look, they're getting ready. U.S. positions military to potentially join the JJ war with Iran. Okay, he doesn't care what his own appointed director of national intelligence agency has to say about, all right, Iran regarding they don't having them not having nuclear weapons. Okay, he doesn't care what. That they said no, Iran doesn't have nuclear weapons. He's with it. So yeah, okay. This is what once again, Ecclesiastes, also known as the Book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so it is wickedness. Right. This is why, all right, you're not supposed to trust these Edomites, these so-called white people. All right, you're not supposed to be voting for them. You're not supposed to be believing anything they say. All right, Donald Trump's a good example. All right, he lied to his base. He lied. All right, he's all with war. Okay? And he doesn't care even among his own appointed personnel that he put in has to say, all right? If it's contrary to what he believes, he ain't going to listen. Okay? This is this cruel Lord. This is this fierce king. All right? And you jakes that out there trusting in Donald Trump, okay? You're through, man. Curse be the man. You know, I'll close that out. I had other scriptures, but we'll close that out. Curse be the man. Curse be the man. Wait, hold on. Curse, no, it's Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, cursed, there it is. Cursed be the man that trusted in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord. Right. You're cursed. Because if you trust in people like Donald Trump, you're cursed, man. You're through. 6. For he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land, and not inhabit it. Let's go to the NLT version. They are like the stunted shrubs in the desert, with no hope for the future. They will live in the barren wilderness, in uninhabited salty land. Right. Okay? There's no hope for America. Donald Trump can't make America great again. All right? Donald Trump was put here to bring this place down once and for all, to make sure prophecy is fulfilled. And you clearly see it. We're here. So America is truly going to be uninhabited real soon, because this is all leading to nuclear war. Okay? Now, first, you know, it's going to get spicy. You know, you'll see it go conventional. All right? But eventually, it's going to go nuclear. And again, we're just waiting for that chip, that RFID chip, which is coming. Okay? And let's not get it twisted. All right? They can easily throw a draft in again. All right? While they're setting up the RFID chip. Let's not forget history. Vietnam. That was right after World War II. Okay? Vietnam had a draft. This is the war to end all wars. There will be a draft. Okay? While that chip is being ushered in. That's my spiritual analyzing of this. Okay? So you clowns joining the military. Okay? Are you clowns acting like you don't need to serve the Lord? Okay? And want to do whatever the hell you want? Because after those clowns that join the military, then it's you clowns that don't want to seek the Lord. You're going to get drafted, whether you like it or not. Okay? 7. Blessed is the man that trusted in the Lord, and his hope is the Lord. Right? You're blessed if you're trusting in the Lord Yahweh. All right? And how do you trust in the Lord? You trust in his words. Okay? His words give us comfort. His words, all right, are truth. Faithful and true. All right? That's why it says in 2nd Esdras 15, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right. And the words of the Lord are faithful and true, because they're the words of prophecy. So with that, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Wakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it in order. Keep the faith. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostle elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here. It's getting spicy. Woo! It's getting spicy, man. Spicy. It's lit. It's litty. We're almost here, man. Just hold on. To the few sisters that are watching, keep studying. When you pray, pray, cover, shalom.